Risk Management and Preventive Wisdom, taught by Daisaku Ikeda of Soka Gakkai. In this video, we unpack the essential wisdom of risk management and preventive foresight for today's senior generation, drawing directly from the vast array of guidance left behind by Daisaku Ikeda, the third president of Soka Gakkai. President Ikeda frequently cited a passage from the Gosho, the writings of Nichiren Daishonin, when in a single moment of life, one exerts the painstaking effort of 100,000 million kalpas, then uncreated three bodies naturally emerge in every thought moment. Based on this, he taught that relentless preparation during times of peace leads to absolute peace of mind during times of crisis. Rather than viewing the changes in life, environment that come with aging, such as health, economic and interpersonal challenges as inescapable fate. This video explains how to transform them into a mission of value creation. Grounded in clearly sourced philosophy, we offer practical hints for living a rich, secure, and fulfilling second half of life. Chapter 1. Overcome the enemy of carelessness in times of peace. In Volume 4 of his novel, The New Human Revolution, Daisaku Ikeda strictly warns that arrogance and carelessness are deadly, poisons that destroy victory. The first step in risk management is to shed overconfidence in the status quo. Particularly after passing the age of 65, it is easy to dismiss subtle changes in physical strength or cognitive function with the overconfident thought, "I am fine." Inheriting the teachings of Josei Toda, the second president of Soka Gakkai, Ikeda emphasized the intense dedication to always anticipate the worst-case scenario and take the best possible measures. This is not mere pessimism, but the manifestation of wisdom based on a clear-eyed view of reality. Reframing everyday risks such as minor tripping hazards at home, fire safety, or suspicious phone calls as personal responsibilities serves as the ultimate shield against future misfortune. Chapter 2. Protect your health through wisdom and discipline. In numerous essays and speeches over the years, such as Wisdom for Health, Ikeda advocated the importance of meaningful longevity. What he emphasized was not blind faith, but wise self-management. From the perspective that the body is the vehicle that carries the law, he encouraged the restraint of a practitioner, refraining from overeating and overdrinking, and maintaining regular sleep and exercise. According to recorded guidance, Ikeda explicitly warned against avoiding medical care due to faith, stating that consulting excellent doctors is also wisdom. In risk management after age 65, humbly undergoing regular medical checkups and following professional advice is itself an expression of faith. The daily discipline reflecting the principle that today's victory accumulates into a lifetime of health is the key to minimizing the risk of illness in one's senior years. Chapter 3. Economic Risks and the Happiness of Knowing Contentment. Regarding financial preparation, Ikeda used guidance, such as Wisdom for Living, to advise against wastefulness and to encourage living a sound life. Citing Josei Toda's words that one should be first-rate in faith and third-rate modest in lifestyle, he urged the building of an independent economic foundation that does not burden others. Especially for the generation entering retirement, he taught that truth. Happiness lies in a simple and pure life, free from vanity or ostentation. This does not mean hoarding wealth out of excessive fear of the future, but rather practicing value creation, finding maximum value within one's given circumstances, against risks like fraud or unreasonable investments. It is vital to maintain an open heart that readily consults family, friends, or experts. He stressed that living each day with gratitude prevents poverty of the heart, which ultimately guards against financial collapse. Chapter 4. Banish loneliness and expand the network of hearts. The most easily overlooked risk in risk management is the risk of loneliness. In dialogues such as Choose Life, Ikeda pointed out the dangers of isolation in modern society and continually stressed the importance of supportive communities. The discussion meetings of Soka, Gakkai fulfill precisely this role of a quote-unquote safety net, especially as social contact tends to decrease after age 65. Ikeda recommended an outward-looking posture serving the community and dialoguing with the youth. The guideline to treasure the individual rests on the logic of mutual support. By becoming someone who supports others, you yourself are supported in return. Maintaining connections with local friends and fellow members serves as help in times of need, becoming the greatest risk hedge for dementia, prevention, and emotional stability. Chapter 5. View changes. Not as decline, but as a fresh departure. Based on the wisdom of the Lotus Sutra, Ikeda described aging as the golden autumn reflecting the setting sun. The essence of risk management lies not in rejecting the changes of aging, but in possessing a flexible spirit to accept those changes. In his work, 4 Seasons of Life, he stated that aging is by no means a decline, but a harvest period leading toward completion. When facing physical risks such as reduced strength, rather than lamenting, one focuses on what I can do right now. This paradigm shift is the greatest mental risk management. The mindset of resignation, I am too old, drains the brilliance of life. A fresh mind that always thinks from now on generates powerful life force risk. Management of vitality that repels illness and unexpected accidents. Chapter 6. Inheritance and organization as responsibility to the future. As a leader, Ikeda always placed great importance on the fostering of successors and the grand completion of all endeavors. Risk management in the final stage of life includes the organization that anticipates what happens after one's passing, or when one becomes unable to move. This goes beyond ordinary secular end-of-life planning. It is the spiritual preparation of how to entrust one's life experience and cultivated convictions to the next generation. Ikeda encouraged members by saying, if the end is good, everything turns to gold. Sorting through personal affairs, clarifying one's intentions, and above all, possessing a compassionate heart that prays for others to be happy, even after I am gone. This responsible preparation eliminates the risk of regret for both oneself and those around. Based on established guidance, this is the ultimate risk management, rooted in the philosophy of the oneness of life and death. Ending. The essence of risk management taught by Daisaku Ikeda is not merely a matter of technical preparation, but lies in the courage to open up the future through a, quote, transformation of one's inner resolve. A preventive cane does not mean leaning on a stick. Out of fear, it represents walking serenely up the hill of life with a firm stick of conviction in hand. Please reframe your days from age 65 onward, not as a continuation of the past, but as a journey to meet a new self. As President Ikeda's words remind us, winter always turns to spring. May the small steps you take today become a great light, illuminating the future for you and your loved ones. Thank you very much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. We would also love to hear in the comments about the preparations you keep in mind in your daily life. See you in the next video.